Hi, I'm Rick, Cooking with Rick, stories about food. Today I'm going to do an interesting food, Fettuccine Alfredo. Now Fettuccine Alfredo is an interesting dish, but now what I'm doing is I'm adding some chicken with it and some spinach. I think this kind of going to be an interesting deal. See if the vets like it. I'm at the VFW Post, 8328. And our day's coming up, Veterans Day. So remember, thank them for their service. Well, you should. Really. This is fun. Let me do some videos here, and I'm going to do that Fettuccine Alfredo with spinach and chicken. We'll see how this turns out. Let's get your chicken. I get some chicken breasts. I got them here. And you want to grill them in a grill pan. I got one of these cast iron grill pans. First thing we do is put it on the stove here and heat it up. All right. Put this guy back here. All right. We need to put some butter in there. So what do? Got my knife. I'll use this bread knife. All right. How's that? This is Italian butter, like I said. Interesting. All right. Peel it. All right. So we got some butter in here, and we need to help it out. We'll add some oil in here. All right. So we have the oil going in there, and we have the butter. All right. So we just take the full chicken and just put one in here. All right. Do that. All right. Then I have some spinach, and what you want to do is rinse it, and you have a one of these. It's called a pasta in Italian, a strainer. All right, and just take it in and put the spinach in here. All right, and then you would just run it under the water to rinse it out to get rid of any kind of a dirt. Again, you got to be careful with spinach. It's like escarole. If you put pepper in there, people kind of think it's dirt, right? All right. So what we'll do is we'll put this in the sink, and I'm going to rinse it. In the meantime, I think it's about time for one of those chickens. All right. Let me lift it up and see what's happening. Well, okay. So let me turn it. And now we flip it. All right. Oh yeah, we got a crisscross going here, right? All right. We have it this way. What you want to do is you want it to get brown. It's starting to get brown, but I'm gonna, I keep flipping it because I really don't want to burn it. Now you have the flame, medium. This is the Italian bacon, okay? I'm gonna help it out with this. All right, let's flip it. That's all right, I'll put it in here. When this cools down, what we'll do is we'll cut it up into small pieces, and then we'll set it aside. All right. And we'll put the rest of the pancetta in here. What I did now is I add the rest of the pancetta into that, and then let's add some salt. A little black pepper. And some garlic powder. I found out about Fettuccine Alfredo. When I was younger, I went to this restaurant and I had I ordered Fettuccine Alfredo, and they came over to the table and they made it at the table, which was kind of like really cool. So I kind of remembered that. And later on, that restaurant, I mean, it was one of my favorites. I think it was called Mona Lisa East or something like that. A number of years later, to impress the client, I would bring them to this restaurant, and I ordered a Fettuccine Alfredo. And I used to tell them, like, well, they know me pretty well here, and you know, because I'm into the cooking stuff and all. And they would make it at the table, and when I kind of impressed the people with that. In fact, I took my wife out, and I brought her there, and she just kind of like, well, she just got me figured out anyway. So that's one thing. All right. Anyhow, so what you do is you watch how they do it. Again, this is my theory. If you really want to cook like they did, like your parents did, like I said, my mom was really not that fluent in English, but it was just like my father-in-law. You hand them a piece of food, and they know how to cook it, and they would tell you everything about it, and they just knew what to go with it. I mean, it takes a knack. I mean, what would you make with Fettuccine Alfredo? I said, you know, spinach. And for some reason, I remember the spinach, and then the chicken. Sometimes I make it with shrimp. You know, that's a tough call, but you can do it with the shrimp. But this is kind of a twist of it. This is really good. This will be fun. All right. Okay, let's set it aside here. Set it here so that'll cool down a bit, and we'll leave this the way it is. Okay, I pretty much have the chicken kind of cooled down. So what we want to do is we want to cut it up in pieces, and then we'll just put it into that frying pan again and fry it for a bit, and then set it aside. What I may do is save the oil and the I think that's what I'll do. I'll save the oil in the pancetta, and I'll fry some spinach in it, a little garlic, and you know, do that separately, and then all right. So let's start cutting it. All right. I mean, it's fairly easy. You just, you know, cut. So you don't want to cut, yeah, like light. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut them in half again, and then put them in a frying pan. All right, and now just move them and just cut it straight in half. All right, you might cut it again. Maybe why not? Let's try it again. And you want to try to cut them into what they call as bite-sized pieces, you know, and you know. So let's get this going again with the meat cut and just push it in. All right, so we can do one at a time. So this will start cooking here. And again, if you see some that are too big here, what we're going to do is cut them down. All right. What I'm doing is kind of mixing it up so to get some of the pancetta flavor with it. All right. So what we need to do is put the fettuccine in there. All right. What do we got here? We got a pound of this, right? And you know it's fettuccine. You just put it in like, you know, like so. All right. We got a pound of it, and let's throw some. We got some salt somewhere. Here we go. There we go. All right, chicken over there. So let's put some right in here, some chicken stock into this. See what happens? A little salt. Not much. More here. What we want to do is we want to put some milk in here. Actually, not milk. It's heavy cream. So let's shake it up. And okay, leave it be. And let's mix it. We do have, let's just keep stirring it. We do have Parmesan Reggiano, and this stuff is expensive, but well worth it. If we can open it. Okay, if we can open, there we go. So let's put some cheese in here. Not a lot. Yeah, let's put some cheese. Got cheese in here, eh? There you go. Just keep stirring the cheese. Oh, there's a spinach in there, right? Put a little bit more cheese. I do have some pecorino romano. Let's see if this is doing okay. Good. Let me put some more heavy cream in here, see what happens. There you go. I think I'll add a little more cheese. We'll see what we're doing here. Rolling on the side. You know, again, it's a 9-minute cook or 10 minutes. You can do it less. I think we're doing about 6 minutes, and then we're going to put everything together. So what I'm doing is putting it into the heavy cream and start mixing it. And I've added. I started adding in some of the chicken, which I need to cook a little bit more. And I do have some spinach and the sauteed spinach, which I'll put in there. And we kind of mix this all together. At the beginning of this session, you saw a picture of me standing in front of Alfredo's in Rome. I told them actually what I did. I told them how I added spinach and chicken to it. I thought it was a cool idea. I don't necessarily think they're going to do it, but hey, you got to do variations of food. The theory being, my theory actually is you add or subtract. In this case, I kind of added a little bit more. I thought it needed a little bit of some zest, some meat in there, and I put the chicken in there, and the spinach to give it a little bit of the color, and that spinach works great with it. So it looks like we're going to pull together. I don't know if they're ever going to try my recipe, but hey, you know what? This is my style, and I think there probably are some people who already have done this. I don't know. I mean, I think that this would be a great idea. I know they've added spinach to it, so I've seen that, but I haven't seen it with the chicken. So, hey, looks like I got something good here, and we'll go from that. Okay. Well, it looks like it's done. Okay. So I think what I'll start doing is I'm going to have to plate it. Well, let me just mix it a little bit more to make sure it's right. It is right. I think it's good. So let me put it in this big white bowl that I have here, and that should be it. Okay, I'm done. This is the Fettuccine Alfredo with spinach and chicken. I'm here, like I said, I'm here at the Vets, the VFW. You know what that stands for, right? The Veterans of Foreign Wars. I mean, these are guys who fought in combat. So, it's something special. When you see them, thank them. And the big day is coming up, Veterans Day. Tell them you appreciate their service. And it's really a nice bunch of guys I can hang out with. And they allow me to cook for them. I got a lot to learn. No, it's good. It's been fun, and hey, let me taste this here. I like it. Good. It is perfect. A little piece of chicken in here. There you go. That's good. Now, with the leftover spinach, I made it with the chicken, and I sauteed it in garlic. Wow. Wow. Now, if I had spinach like this when I was a kid, that would have been different, right? I always thought if I ate spinach, I'd be like Popeye. I'm having a blast. And if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. Anyway, I got my favorite cup. Life is what happens between cooked coffee and wine. Well, this is coffee. It's in here. This is Manhattan Special coffee. And as they say in Italian, salute for Cianan, good luck for 100 years. And hey, thanks again for watching. Salute.